loves, welcome back. So if you guys want to stay tuned and watch how I got this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to be using my Mia Secret Cover Blush, and I'm going to be using my Galleria or Butte Galleria 100% Klinsky brush, and this one is like the size of a number 8 alpha brush. I just tend to go for this one more because it's cheaper and it doesn't sparse out like the alpha brush that I have. For some reason it just like flares out and I don't like it, and I feel like the acrylic is stuck in my bristles, so it's a no for me. So I end up using my Butte Galleria. I always tend to go back to that one, and I have different size, but I decided to go with this size because I felt like the nail beds were pretty small. So I'm gonna be doing a reverse French. I think that's what you call them. And to tell you guys the truth, I'm not the best when it comes down to doing a reverse French, but I try. And I feel like the more I try, the more I practice, I know I'm gonna end up getting better. So I'm gonna be using as well my odorless monomer, and this one is from Krupa Divinity Odorless Monomer. I do like it. The only thing I noticed, it does have a slight scent that I don't know, it feels like you could still smell it, but not as like a monomer, like a regular monomer. And then another thing I noticed as well, I feel like I might be allergic to it as well, because when I had tried it on my own self on my hand, like I ended up getting a little allergic reaction. So it's a no-go for me. So I'm just gonna end up using it on my videos and on my clients as well, because I tend to work with odorless monomers and not with regular monomer. But I really do like it. In general, I do like it because it does dry out faster than any other odorless monomer that I have tried. And this one is right on top, like my number 1 in Glitter Braille's odorless monomer. Even though that one you have to cure it with an LED light, but other than that, I really do like it. And I'm just gonna be showing you guys like my little reverse French. I feel like I could have gone in with an X-Acto knife and just, you know, made the lines sharper, but I kind of got lazy and I didn't want to get up to get it. But yeah, so I did use a couple of different acrylic mixes that unfortunately I don't remember with what pigments I mixed it and so forth, but I feel like at the end I felt like it got all like lost in everything that I applied on the actual nail. But I'm just going to be doing the reverse French on the pinky and the middle finger and the pointer finger. And then in the, I think the ring finger, I'm going to be doing like something like a cotton candy, something that exploded. With little golden flakes or something like that, and polka dots. As you can tell right here, I really didn't know what I was doing. At first I had something else in mind, but then I was just like, I didn't realize that Glam and Glitz Daisy, and that's the one that I'm using, the pink one. It was very neon and very bright in your face, but it was okay. I end up liking the way it turned out. And I'm using this milky white one that I mixed with Mia Secret Clear Acrylic and Young Nails extra white. And this one is more of like, I try to match it as to Valentino Bear, because man, let me just tell you guys, Valentino's acrylic systems are, the way that they work is beautiful, but they are pricey. So I decided to, you know, make my own, just like whenever I'm playing around or something like that. And I just rather use that instead of my Valentino and just use it, you know, on my clients and stuff like that. So as well, I'm mixing that pink one and the milky white one with the Mia Secret Cover Blush. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys that with the odorless monomer, it does leave a sticky residue inhibition, if whatever you guys want to call it. But you don't have to file it off. You could just easily use a gel cleanser or with alcohol mixed with a little bit of acetone, and you could just wipe that off and go on with your merry self. And right here I'm actually using one of my acrylic mixes that I did, and like I said, I don't know exactly what I mixed, but there were different pigments. There were not eyeshadows, there were actual pigments. So sorry, I've been having these for a very long time, so that's why I can't tell you guys exactly what I use. And I try to bring you guys very up close so you guys can see the glitter and everything. I really did like the way it came out. I'm not really a fan of using, you know, Swarovskis or crystals or anything like that on the clients, obviously, but on myself, I have never really liked them. I don't know why. Maybe because I feel, I don't know, like sometimes, like when I started doing nails, I would stick on my little crystals and then the next day they would just fall before all the gels and everything came about. But yeah, maybe that's why I always hated them. I know now I could definitely stick them and they will stay on, but even then I still, for myself, I like something a little bit toned down, less crystals but more extravagant on the fingers with acrylic and stuff like that. So I'm actually using this like little golden shards or golden flakes. They're pretty thick and pretty big in my opinion. I wish they would have been smaller, but these little golden things have been with me forever, probably more than 11 years, and they just sat there and I hardly ever used them. Maybe for that reason, because they were too big. And then I'm using like this little polka dots that have like purple, pink, a little bit of gold glitter in there, and I'm adding a little bit of pink glitter. Like I said, I think I went overboard with using a little bit of pink too much, because I felt like everything kind of got lost, like the milky white and everything like that. But oh well, I really did like the outcome. Now I'm just going to be capping it with the Young Nails pink one, the pink clear one, or like almost clear, because I couldn't find my Mia Secret clear one. Like I said, I tend to use Mia Secret a lot for when I sit down and just play around and stuff like that, coming up with ideas, because you know, Young Nails, it's kind of expensive as well, and they're good quality. And don't get me wrong, Mia Secret, they're pretty good quality as well. I think bottom line is how you do your prepping is what makes it, you know, your nail to last longer. So yeah, so I'm just gonna end up capping it, and honestly, like, that's not something fun to watch in my opinion. I have never really liked watching people capping nails. So yeah, so right here I'm going to be using again Daisy from Glam and Glitz, and I'm just going to be focusing this color in the inner part of the nail, and I'm going to be using it as like an aquarelle, like a watercolor in a way, and just kind of blending it down to the tip. I'm not really bringing that pink color all the way down, just focusing it just right in the edge of the reverse French, I would say. But yeah, and that's what I'm gonna be doing on them. And then I'm gonna be adding some gold acrylic mix as well. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. If you guys have, and you guys have made it this far, consider subscribing to my channel and letting me know what you guys like and if you enjoyed it, and if you guys have any questions, or if you guys would like to see something in particular, if I'm good at it or not. But yeah, just let me know down in the comment section, and so you guys can, you know, keep on watching, you know, new content from me to you guys. And again, usually they're just gonna be random. It's not something that I really think about, you know, sit down and plan. It's just something random that pops in my mind whenever I sit down and record. So right here I'm just using the same acrylic mix that I used before, and these are the little polka dots that I had talked about before on the ring finger. So yeah, I really do like these little polka dots. They have very different colors in there, but I feel like, again, maybe the Daisy one was a little bit too opaque and just kind of took over it. But in general, I did like the outcome of the nails. I really did. it speaks for itself. And the camera that I'm using, I'm actually recording with my phone, but with the actual pictures I use my Nikon 52 or 5200 DSLR, I think that's what it is. So I tend to take a lot of pictures, not for myself, but I just in general I enjoy taking pictures from scenery and stuff like that. And I do have another channel for coloring and stuff like that, so I'm very much into art in general, whether it's nails, painting, or watercoloring. I do a little bit of everything. And maybe on my next video I'm gonna be doing a get to know me, so you guys can, you know, get to know me a little bit more, and so we could become a little bit more friends. But yeah, right here I'm just adding again the gold shards, and I'm just focusing that in the inner part of it, of the nail. Everything is more in the focus of the inner part instead of bringing it out to the tip. Now I'm just going ahead and capping it. And again, I'm just going to be using my Young Nails pink acrylic. I'm sorry if I won't be able to leave a lot of the links down below in the description box, because honestly I bought them a long time ago. Either was it on Amazon or on eBay or in person, so it's kind of hard to leave those links, especially if I bought them pretty long time ago. So now that I'm gonna go ahead and buff and file my nails, and then and shape them, then I'm gonna be adding my top coat from Macart, no white top coat, and I'm gonna be curing that. And I hope you guys really do enjoy this video, and if you guys did, make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share for other new videos. Until next time, bye!